Welcome to Set Free 24/7. My name is Robert, and I am so glad that you're here. Happy Sunday, or whatever day it is that you may be watching this. Today, friends, I had the distinct pleasure of doing church with my mom. My mom goes to a different church than me, and my wife and I are both greeters at our church. And this morning, here I am, I'm downstairs, I'm letting people in, and I turn around and I look up the stairs, and there's my mom sitting there trying to sneak up on me. He ain't sneaking up on me. Come on now. I did prison time. Nobody's sneaking up on me. I got eyes like in the back of my head. I got eyes everywhere. Anyway, but it was great to do church with my mom. And wow, we have came just a long way. Like, there used to be times where I would avoid at all costs doing any type of church or anything like that. So to be able to sit down and just do church with my mom today, wow, what a blessing. Now, I wasn't able to sit with my wife and my mom, unfortunately. We got into church a little bit late because we were greeting, and all of a sudden the two seats that we had saved just got a little bit smaller. So my wife sat by herself and I sat with my mom, but it was a great service. And Mom, if you're listening, I love you and thanks for showing up today. It was great. All right, we're going to jump in here. Eugene Peterson's got something to say. He's got a little pause here before Proverbs chapter 5. Remember, we're doing a proverb a day to keep the police away. Here we are 5 days in. The streak is good. I mean, yay for you. If I could high five you, I would. Boom, right there. That's right. So he says here, wisdom will give us good sense. This is about verse 1 and 2. The opposite of foolishness in Scripture is wisdom. Wisdom refers to skill in living. It doesn't primarily mean knowing the right answers, but rather giving the right responses. Those who have acquired wisdom understand how the world works. They know about patience and love, listening and grace, adoration and beauty. They understand that other people are made in the image of God and are to be respected and befriended, especially the ones they can't get anything from. They realize that the earth is a marvelously intricate gift to be cared for as well as to be enjoyed. They know that God is an ever-present center, a never-diminishing reality, and an all-encompassing love. This wisdom will give us the good sense that's necessary to keep us out of trouble, an example of which is described in the remainder of Proverbs 5. So friends, let's jump in and see what God has to say about wisdom today in Proverbs 5. So here we are again, Proverbs 5. And look at this. Yeah, no more duct tape Band-Aid. That was just an emergency thing last night. I was just not even looking for a Band-Aid. And so I got a professional Band-Aid on now. I thought, I can't show up to church with duct tape on my hand. I mean, that's just not acceptable. So we took care of that. So friends, here we are, Proverbs chapter 5. Dear friend, pay close attention to this, my wisdom. Listen very closely to the way that I see it. Then you'll acquire a taste for good sense. What I tell you will keep you out of trouble. The lips of a seductive woman are oh so sweet. Her soft words are oh so smooth. But it won't be long before she's gravel in your mouth, a pain in your gut, and a wound in your heart. She's dancing down the perfumed path to death. She's headed straight for hell, and taking you with her. She hasn't a clue about real life, about who she is or where she's going. So my friend, listen closely. Don't treat my words casually. Keep your distance from such a woman. Absolutely stay out of her neighborhood. You don't want to squander your wonderful life, to waste your precious life among the hard-hearted. Why should you allow strangers to take advantage of you? Why be exploited by those who care nothing for you? You don't want to end your life full of regrets, nothing but sin and bones, saying, "Oh, why didn't I do what they told me? Why did I reject a disciplined life? Why didn't I listen to my mentors or take my teachers seriously? My life is ruined. I haven't one blessed thing to show for my life." Do you know the saying, drink from your own rain barrel, draw water from your own spring-fed well? It's true. Otherwise, you may one day come home and find your barrel empty and your well polluted. Your spring water is for you and you only, and not to be passed around among strangers. Bless your fresh flowing fountain. Wow, say that 3 times fast. Fresh flowing fountain. Whew, that's a good one. Enjoy the wife you married as a young man, lovely as an angel, beautiful as a rose. Don't ever quit taking delight in her body. Why would you trade enduring intimacies for cheap thrills with a prostitute, for dalliance with a promiscuous stranger? Mark well that God doesn't miss a move that you make. He's very aware of every step that you take. The shadow of your sin will overtake you, and you'll find yourself stumbling all over yourself in the dark. Death is the reward of an undisciplined life, and your foolish decisions trap you in a dead end. And friends, we are done with Proverbs chapter 5. Just like that, you get your little daily dose of wisdom. Regardless if you're part of a faith community or not, man, a little bit of wisdom to get through this thing called life, it's always a good thing. And by adhering to some of these things, it definitely keeps you out of police interaction. I just want to clarify. I have nothing against police. I have everything against doing things that encourage police interaction. Now, what did you get out of today's proverb? Was there a verse that stood out to you that maybe spoke to you? So friends, the one that stood out to me today was where it talked about allowing strangers to take advantage of you or be exploited by those who care nothing for you. It's not bad to have good boundaries when you're helping somebody, because I know with a lot of people, there's a very fine line between helping someone and enabling that person. I know for a lot of years while I was going through addiction, I would often ask for help, and really, unfortunately, that help was just enabling me. At this point in our life, my wife and I always try to pray very hard about who it is we're helping, because we know that our help is valuable, and we know that our hearts are for people, and we really want to help people out, but there has to be some reciprocation. And so all I'm saying today is just don't be afraid of some good boundaries in your life, especially when you're helping someone. That can make all the difference between helping them and enabling them, and the last thing you want to do is that. So enjoy the rest of your day, whatever day it happens to be, and I'll see you here tomorrow for Chapter 6. Enjoy.